Welcome back to a channel lets you're asking for a complete history and geographical background, minting info, circulation condition, and minimum value, at least for 4 different mint marks, for Liberty Wheat pennies, aka Lincoln Wheat cents, from the years 1946, 1951, 1952, 1956, 1957, and 1958. Let's break it down by coin year. The Liberty Wheat penny is often just the Lincoln Wheat cent, 1909 to 1958, they all say Liberty on the obverse.
The 1946 Liberty Wheat penny, also known as the 1946 1-cent coin, is part of the series of U.S. coins that featured the wheat ears reverse design, which was used from 1909 to 1958. Here's detailed information about the coin, including its circulation, condition, and value. Minted in, the 1946 wheat penny was minted at 3 U.S. mints. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, D mint mark. San Francisco, S mint mark. Circulation condition, the 1946 wheat penny circulated widely, so many of these coins are found in lower grade conditions, such as good, G, very good, VG, fine, F, and very fine, VF. Coins in these conditions are quite common. Uncirculated condition, the 1946 penny can also be found in uncirculated conditions, such as MS60 to MS70, which are rarer. Coins in uncirculated condition are often considered more valuable.
Proof condition. Proof coins are specially minted with a higher quality finish for collectors. However, in 1946, the proof coins were only produced at the Philadelphia Mint and were struck in limited numbers. Proofs are highly polished, giving them a mirror-like surface. Circulated, good to fine condition. In circulated conditions, a 1946 wheat penny might range from 10 cents to 50 cents, depending on its exact state of preservation and mint mark. Uncirculated, MS60 to MS65. A well-preserved uncirculated coin can be worth anywhere from $1 to $5, again depending on mint mark and quality. Proof coins. A 1946 proof penny can fetch anywhere from $10 to $20 or more, depending on its condition. Rare varieties. Some coins with special errors or unique characteristics, e.g., doubling or misprints, may have higher values. The minimum value for a 1946 Liberty Wheat penny would likely be around 10 cents to 25 cents in circulated condition, though this can fluctuate based on market demand and specific coin grading. The script on the coin includes obverse, featuring the portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, with the inscription Liberty on the left, the year 1946 on the right, and In God We Trust above the portrait. Reverse, the design by Frank Gasparo depicts 2 stalks of wheat with the inscriptions E pluribus unum above and 1 cent and United States of America below, along with the mint mark, if present. 1946 Liberty Wheat penny is relatively common in circulated form. Uncirculated or proof coins can have higher values. The coin was produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. If you are looking to buy or sell the 1946 wheat penny, consider getting it graded by a professional service, as the grade can significantly impact the coin's value. The 1951 Liberty Wheat penny, also known as the 1951 Lincoln Wheat cent, is a coin that was minted by the United States in 1951. Here's a detailed breakdown of its geography, circulation, condition, and value. Minting location. The coin was produced at 3 U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark. Philadelphia Mint. Coins from this facility did not feature a mint mark. Denver Mint. Coins from this facility were marked with the D mint mark. San Francisco Mint. Coins from this facility were marked with the S mint mark. Circulation. The 1951 wheat penny was produced in large quantities and circulated widely in everyday transactions. The design, which features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, was used for wheat pennies from 1909 until 1958. Uncirculated condition. Pennies in uncirculated condition are those that have never been used in transactions and show no wear or damage. These coins are often more valuable than those that have been in circulation. The 1951 proof penny was specially minted for collectors, with a polished finish and no wear. These proof coins were produced at the San Francisco Mint and are rarer than the regular circulation strikes. Worn circulation, good to fine condition. These coins, depending on wear and the mint mark, typically range from 10 cents to 50 cents. Uncirculated condition, MS-60 to MS-63. A 1951 wheat penny in uncirculated condition can be worth between $1 to $3. Proof coins, 1951s. The 1951 proof penny is typically valued between $5 to $10 or more, depending on the coin's condition. The mint script on the 1951 Liberty wheat penny reads as follows. Obverse, the face of Abraham Lincoln is depicted, with the words Liberty and In God We Trust above and below him, respectively. The date, 1951, is also shown. Reverse, the reverse side features two stalks of wheat with the words E pluribus unum at the top, United States of America along the top edge and 1 cent at the bottom. 1951D, Denver, and 1951S, San Francisco, mint marks are relatively common and don't have any extreme premium. The 1951 Philadelphia coins, with no mint mark, can be found in higher quantities, and they tend to be of moderate value. The 1951 proof penny is rarer and more valuable due to its pristine condition. Would you like more detail, information on the minting numbers or specific conditions? The 1958 Liberty wheat penny, also known as the 1958 Lincoln wheat cent, is a coin minted in the United States. Here's a breakdown of the coin, its geographical information, circulation details, and value based on its condition. Type, Lincoln wheat cent. Year, 1958. Mint mark, there are two versions of the 1958 wheat penny, one with a D mint mark, Denver Mint, and one without, Philadelphia Mint. The mint mark is found on the obverse side below the date. Metal composition, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight, 3.11 grams. Diameter, 19.05 millimeters. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. This was the main mint for the production of the coin. The coins struck here had no mint mark. Denver Mint, D mint mark. Some coins were struck at the Denver Mint, with a D mint mark appearing below the date. The 1958 wheat penny was released into circulation, and a large number of coins were produced. However, with time, the coin's condition has deteriorated in most cases, and only well-preserved specimens remain in uncirculated condition. Circulated condition, coins that have been used in everyday transactions. These coins have wear and tear from contact with other coins and surfaces. Uncirculated condition, coins that have not been used in circulation, meaning they retain most of their original luster, with no significant signs of wear. Proof condition, coins made specifically for collectors, with a mirror-like finish. These are made in limited quantities and are not intended for circulation. 1958 Lincoln wheat penny, circulated. Commonly, the 1958 wheat penny in circulated condition has a value of around 1 to 5 cents. The value could be slightly higher depending on the and any unique characteristics, like a rare error. 1958 Lincoln wheat penny, uncirculated/high grade. A coin in uncirculated condition could be worth around $1 to $5 or more, depending on the specific grade. Coins graded MS-65 or higher can reach values around $10 or more. A proof penny from 1958 in excellent condition could be worth anywhere from $3 to $10, but this could be higher if the coin is in mint state with no blemishes. Rare mint mark errors or specific variations, like double dies, could increase the value. For example, the D mint mark version with any unique error might fetch more than the average price for a common 1958 penny. The wheat penny design was used from 1909 to 1958, and the 1958 coin represents the last year of the design before it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial Cent. The 1958 date is the final year of the wheat penny series, which is why it's a popular coin for collectors. Circulated, common 1 to 5 cents. Uncirculated, mint state $1 to $10, depending on grade. Proof condition, $3 to $10 or higher. Keep in mind that these values may fluctuate based on the market demand, the coin's condition, determined by professional grading, and the presence of any unique errors. To get an accurate appraisal, you can have the coin graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. The 1957 Liberty Wheat Penny is a coin from the United States minted during the final year of production for the wheat cent series, which ran from 1909 to 1958. Here's a detailed breakdown of the 1957 wheat penny, including its circulation, uncirculated, and proof condition value, as well as its minting details. Minted by U.S. Mint. Type, wheat penny, 1 cent. Obverse design, features the profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Reverse design, the reverse side depicts 2 stalks of wheat on either side of the word 1 cent. Composition, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Diameter, 19 millimeters. Weight, 3.11 grams. The 1957 wheat penny was minted at 2 primary U.S. mint locations. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, D mint mark. San Francisco, S mint mark, for proof coins only. The 1957 penny was widely circulated across the United States and was part of regular coinage during that year. Good e.g. to very good of VG in these conditions, the details on the wheat stalks and the Lincoln portrait are worn, but the basic features are still visible. The value for these pennies typically ranges between 5 cents and 25 cents. Fine, F, to very fine, VF. The coin shows more detail, and the wheat stalks and Lincoln's features are clearer. Prices for coins in this condition typically range from 25 cents to $1 depending on the specific coin's wear and the mint mark. MS60 to MS63, these coins have little to no signs of wear, though they may have some bag marks or other imperfections. The value for an uncirculated 1957 penny in this condition typically starts at $1 to $5. MS64 to MS66, a high-quality uncirculated coin with excellent details and minimal imperfections can reach values between $10 and $30. MS67 and above, these high-grade uncirculated coins are rare, and prices can exceed $50 or more, depending on specific details like the mint mark and overall visual appeal. Proof 1957 pennies were minted at the San Francisco Mint and were specially struck for collectors. These coins feature a much higher level of detail, with a mirror-like finish on both sides of the coin. Proof coins are generally more valuable than regular uncirculated coins. The value for a 1957 proof penny can range from $10 to $25 in proof 65, PR65, condition, with prices increasing as the grade improves. Higher grade proof coins, such as PR68 or PR69, can fetch values upwards of $50 to $100. Philadelphia, no mint mark 1,093,838,000. Denver, D mint mark 1,071,415,000. San Francisco, S mint mark proof only 195,000. The 1957 wheat penny, like other Lincoln cents, was struck using traditional coin dies at the U.S. Mint. The obverse features the inscription Liberty, with In God We Trust along the top, and the year 1957 beneath Lincoln's portrait. The reverse reads E pluribus unum above the wheat stalks and United States of America around the edges. The mint mark, if applicable, is located on the reverse, to the right of the wheat stalks. The 1957 Liberty Wheat Penny was widely circulated across the United States and can still be found in circulation today in very low quantities. The primary geographical distribution of these coins was within the continental U.S., but as with all U.S. currency, they could have made their way to overseas territories or even abroad due to trade. The 1957 Liberty Wheat Penny is a relatively common coin in terms of circulation, but those in higher grades, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, hold greater value for collectors. The mint mark, condition, and overall visual appeal play significant roles in determining its worth. Proof coins, in particular, tend to hold more value due to their higher quality and limited mintage. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget like, share and subscribe for more coin collecting content.
The 1951 Liberty Wheat penny, also known as the 1951 1-cent coin, is a notable piece of U.S. coinage. Below is the detailed information regarding its geography, circulation, and value in both circulated and uncirculated conditions. Minting location. The 1951 wheat penny was minted at the United States Mint facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia, no mint mark. The majority of the coins were minted here. Denver, D mint mark minted in smaller quantities. San Francisco's mint mark. A relatively small number of pennies were produced here as well. Design. The obverse of the coin features the profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the word Liberty and the year of issue, 1951. The reverse side showcases two wheat stalks, with the inscription United States of America and E pluribus unum, surrounded by 1 cent, value in circulation. In circulated condition, the 1951 wheat penny typically holds a value of around 3 to 5 cents, d, depending on its condition. Coins in this state show signs of wear, such as smooth details and some fading of the design elements. Commonality. The 1951 wheat penny is quite common due to its wide circulation during the year, making it less rare in comparison to certain other years within the series. Value in uncirculated condition. If the coin is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in commerce and retains its original mint luster, its value increases. A 1951 wheat penny I, in MS-60 to MS-65, mint state, condition could be valued anywhere from $1 to $10 or more, with coins graded higher, MS-67 or MS-68, reaching even higher prices. Grading. Coins are graded based on their overall appearance, with attention paid to the sharpness of details and the preservation of luster. Coins in mint state, uncirculated, have a much clearer image with no significant signs of wear. Proof coins. The 1951 wheat penny was also available as a proof coin, which is specially minted for collectors and has a higher level of detail and a mirror-like finish. A proof 1951 penny can have a value of anywhere from $10 to $25 or more, depending on the quality and grading. Circulated, typically 3 to 5 cents, uncirculated, $1 to $10, depending on grade. Proof coins, $10 to $25 or higher. The 1951 Liberty Wheat penny is an important coin in American numismatic history, but its value largely depends on its condition, rarity, and whether it is a regular or proof issue. The 1946 Liberty Wheat penny is part of the United States coinage series featuring the wheat ears reverse design, designed by Victor David Brenner. Here's a comprehensive overview. The 1946 wheat penny was minted in the United States at the Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and San Francisco Mint. The mint marks are as follows: no mint mark, Philadelphia Mint, most common, D, Denver Mint, S, San Francisco Mint, obverse, features Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The design shows a bust of Lincoln facing right with the inscription Liberty and the year 1946, reverse, the familiar wheat ears design with two stalks of wheat framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. Composition. The coin is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Circulated condition. In circulated condition, the coin may show wear on Lincoln's portrait, with the wheat stalks and inscriptions potentially being less detailed. The coin's value typically ranges from 10 cents to $1, depending. A bust of Lincoln facing right with the inscription Liberty and the year 1946, reverse, the familiar wheat ears design with two stalks of wheat framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. Composition. The coin is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Circulated condition. In circulated condition, the coin may show wear on Lincoln's portrait, with the wheat stalks and inscriptions potentially being less detailed. The coin's value typically ranges from 10 cents to $1, depending.
Specimens may go for more, depending on demand and condition. In well-circulated condition, the value starts at about $0.1. In uncirculated condition, the value can rise to around $1 or more, depending on mint mark and overall condition. A proof coin from 1946 could be worth $10 or more, with higher values for coins in perfect condition, mint script, or design change beyond the standard Lincoln portrait and the wheat reverse. There are no significant design errors or varieties from the year, although collectors do pay attention to the specific mint mark, no mint mark, D or S, as these can affect rarity. Good to fine circulated, $0.1 to $1. Very fine to extremely fine, $1 to $3. Uncirculated, MS 60 to 65, $1.5 to $10 or more. Proof, $10 to $20 plus, depending on condition and demand. For the most accurate current value, consider checking with coin dealers, auctions, or online marketplaces like eBay, where the actual selling prices of specific coins are listed.
The 1956 Liberty Wheat penny is a notable coin for collectors. Here's a detailed breakdown of the information regarding its circulation, uncirculated condition, proof value, and mint information. Country: United States of America. Denomination: 1 cent penny. Series: Wheat penny, Lincoln wheat cent. Mint marks: Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, mint mark D. San Francisco, mint mark S. Minting locations: the Philadelphia Mint struck the majority of the 1,956 pennies, but there were also coins produced at the Denver and San Francisco mints. Obverse design: the coin features the classic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Reverse design: the reverse side shows 2 stalks of wheat, which is why it's called the wheat penny. Circulated condition: pennies from 1,956 that are in circulated condition are often worn due to being used in everyday transactions. The coin will have a visible date, but the finer details may be less distinct. In uncirculated condition, also known as mint state, the coin will exhibit no signs of wear and should show full detail in both the obverse and reverse designs. These coins were not circulated and have been preserved in protective environments, usually stored in rolls or coin holders. The higher the grade, for example Mississippi -63, MS -65, MS -67, the more valuable the coin. The 1956 proof penny, produced at the San Francisco Mint with the S mint mark, is more valuable than the regular issue coins. These were specially struck with high-quality finishes for collectors and often come in sets. Proof pennies were minted with specially polished dies and have a smooth, mirror-like surface. The 1956 wheat penny's value is primarily dependent on its condition and mint mark. In average condition, for example, good or VG, the value of a 1956 penny is around 1 to 3 cents. In fine to very fine condition, it could be valued at around 10 to 30 cents. Uncirculated condition: MS -60 or higher. These can range in value from $1 to $5 depending on the grade. Proof coins: 1956 S proof. The value for a 1956
proof penny is typically $5 to $10 depending on its condition. Some higher-grade proof examples, e.g., PR68, can reach prices above $20. The 1956 wheat penny was produced with standard minting technology of the era. The script on the coin reads: Obverse: Liberty on the left side, In God We Trust above Lincoln's head, 1956 at the bottom, and E Pluribus Unum above Lincoln's shoulder. Reverse: 1 cent in the center, with the United States of America surrounding it, and E Pluribus Unum at the top. The wheat stalks appear on either side. 1956 wheat penny in average circulated condition is worth only a few cents. Uncirculated and higher-grade coins have a higher value, especially with specific mint marks and as proof coins. Proof coins, produced at the San Francisco Mint, hold the most collector interest and value. If you're planning to buy or sell this coin, checking the coin's condition and mint mark will help you get a more accurate valuation. The 1957 Liberty wheat penny is part of the U.S. Mint's series of wheat pennies, which were minted from 1909 to 1958. These coins are notable for their design, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and wheat stalks on the reverse. Here's a quick overview of the 1957 wheat penny. The coin was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark. Over 1 billion 1957 pennies were minted, making it one of the most common years for wheat pennies. Uncirculated, MS-60 or better in excellent condition, this coin can be worth around 50 cents to $2. Proof coins, 1957's proof coins, particularly those from the San Francisco Mint, can be worth around $5 to $20, depending on quality. Average circulated, VG to XF, most common in circulation today, these coins are typically worth around 10 cents to 50 cents. The value of any given coin depends on its condition, graded from VG to MS-70 for mint state, and whether it is a proof, error coin, or has other distinguishing characteristics. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting content.